Who wrote the warrant for illegal U-turn? Wait, what? Underwood. That's funny. That's a good warrant. Why'd they call him Michael Block? Wait, what? Oh, wait, it was Derby Sandwich and Underwood. I missed that. Okay, so I need to do a warrant. What do I need? God help. Oh, okay. I'm gonna write my statement stuff. So what I need to do... Search warrant application. I have done a warrant before. The whole process is a bit confusing. So I'll probably ask for some help, but... Today is the 12th, so apartment...
God, Miss Tessa's. Do I got the story for you?
Hey.
What's happening?
I'm writing up a search warrant. What's going on?
You alright?
Not really, but I don't really want to get into that.
Alright, well, I mean, I can leave you to it. It's,
No, it's okay. I want to hear what you got.
Alright, well, I was out checking hunting licenses the other day. And, this guy was in a Granger, and as soon as he saw me start rolling up, he hopped in the car and sped away. So I chased him. I pulled him over. And I was like, alright, let me see your driver's license. And he gave me a digital copy of it. I was like, well, you need a physical copy. And I noticed he had a huge hunting rifle on his back. So I was like, so what were you doing up in the mountains there? He's like, oh, I'm just going for a drive. And I was like, oh, were you hunting? And he goes, no. Like, okay. So I'm like, hey, you want to step out of the vehicle so we can go talk to the side of the road? And he agrees, the idiot. So he walks over to the side. And I go, all right, so what's with the big-ass hunting rifle in the back? And he goes, oh, well, I was hunting.
No, so he's lying now, too, huh?
I go, what? He's like, yeah, I was hunting. And I was like, okay. And I read the plate of the car. It didn't come back to him. So I was like, all right, who's the car belong to? And he gave me a name that was not the plate owner. And he's like, well, that's the friend I got it from. I don't know where they got it. And I was like, okay. All right, tell you what. I'm going to search the trunk of the car. And if everything's good there, then maybe I'll let you on your way with the citation. And he goes, yeah, okay. So I take a step towards the trunk, and he fucking books it to the driver's seat and takes off. We get in a chase. I follow him for a bit. And he goes to the red garage. He's got a friend waiting there to pick him up. So he abandons the car. So I get the car, I search it. Of course, it's got illegal pelts in it. So this is where it gets good, Tessa. Because he said he was hunting and he owned a property and he was driving that car towards the city, I filed for a search warrant for illegal pelts and got it. And I searched his house, and now he's being charged with drug trafficking.
Oh my god.
So he turned a poaching into a drug trafficking.
Wait, so how did you articulate that he might have had more pelts in his house?
Because he said, the way he worded it, or at first he said he wasn't hunting, and then he said he had been hunting. And the way he said it, well, he was driving towards the area of the city, which isn't enough by itself. But I mean, that's just what I said. He said he had been hunting. He said he was back in the city for the day, and he hadn't really been doing much else. So, you know, the pelt's got to dry when you're hunting.
That's true.
So I got a warrant signed, and the judge signed it.
I'm proud of you.
So
I think you did great.
Poaching pump.
Yeah. I mean, there you go, I guess.
I also had an idea I wanted to invoke, but I probably need to talk to Clarkson. I want to do a Hell Week on poachers.
What does that entail?
Just get I'm talking like air unit, ATVs, other things. Anytime that there's we circle the place and we make sure everyone has our hunting license and we are on them if they're not. All right, so nobody hunts, nobody poaches, otherwise they get absolutely fucked with Air 1 and everything else. We obviously can't just shoot people, but...
Well, I mean, if you want to talk to Clarkson about that, then I'm on board.
Fantastic. All right, that'll be good.
All right, well, good job. I'm proud of you. We'll make a ranger out of you yet.
Well, I'm fine with your office, but you know, Martel's a strong, independent woman, and okay.
Yeah, he's definitely a potential future ranger. Ow, my neck hurts. So the property to be seized in this warrant, I'm honestly gonna say none, because I don't need to look inside of his, like, storage. Actually,
They're hot as hell.
Where's Wallstein?
You probably good work.
What?
no, I need to look in that storage. I want to see if he has March's ID.
Yeah, you did.
Then he took both of them.
No?
You got one. Yeah, you got it. It's in your pocket. Here, Coop, you can have one too.
Oh, what have you got for me? I don't know if I want that.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll put that in.
Anyway, I gotta go
There
down
you go.
here.
In your pocket.
So I want to see if he's got anything in there.
Yeah.
All right, well, he's going through with the lawsuit against Mike Block.
Oh, wait, against Mike Block?
Yeah, for the apartment being shut up, his iguana died apparently.
Oh. Okay, yeah, that'll go well.
Well, he was thinking about suing me first.
Yeah, I don't know actually where he was going with that one. Kind of victim blaming, really. Yeah, I don't know.
I even said to him,
So the basis of the search would be to find a person who is unlawfully restrained and property designed for use, intended for use, or used in committing a crime. So we are looking for the cage. because Cleo told us to search the house for the cage. I mean, I guess... Oh my god. Bruh. It is April 12th. It is snowing outside. Hello? Where am I? I just looked out my window. It's snowing. What? What the heck? Okay, alright. Well, I guess... That's something. That's normal where you live? It's not normal here. So, I don't know. I can mark all 4 of these if I want. There's the first one's evidence of a crime. The second one is contraband, fruits of a crime, or other items illegally possessed, which could be technically the... I'm gonna mark all 4. I'm just gonna mark all 4. Because I think that's appropriate. I think night search is what I need, and delayed notice. And I think I should do hob sealing because the victims... Yeah, I don't know. Why is it snowing right now? We have the AC on. Hello? That's so bizarre. I don't know if I should do hob sealing. I think I can get away with it without. I just need to... The hob sealing is for... I need to ask someone, I think.
Oh, hi, Tessa.
Hey!
You get my text?
I did.
You got some explaining to do.
Did you get my text?
Check the docket.
Oh.
What dockets? Whose dockets?
The government docket, where all the court cases go.
Right. Well, what am I looking for?
The reason as to why that
This is
photo
when
was
you're
taken.
pleading guilty.
No.
Wait,
I was-
what case is it?
It should be... It's a case against Cheddar and Eugene. It's a, human trafficking, drug trafficking case.
Oh. Corporal
Yeah.
Ranger Tessa Lamb was kidnapped from Cerberus Center after a mayoral announcement. Officers began searching for Ranger Lamb when it put blah 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 blah. You just needed to have a meeting with your criminal counterparts, and that was a perfect cover.
I don't appreciate that implication.
I don't appreciate pictures of you posing with marriage awareness.
At gunpoint, while I was inebriated and
But
overdosing.
what now? I don't see any guns or drugs in this photograph.
Do you see the person behind the camera?
No.
Exactly.
Wait, actually, it's a selfie. It's Eugene. I do actually. Listen, Tess, I don't need your sub stories, okay? I'm on to you.
You're
I'm
on to me.
watching. I've got people in the ranges. I got Barry Brittle.
Who?
I'm telling him that his corporal doesn't even know who he is.
Yeah, maybe tell him so he'll be around more. That's right. I hooed him. I did it. And I meant it too. Heckaberry. Oh, okay. I'm not sure if my deposition's happening. It'd be in about 10 minutes.
Hey, Tessa, what can I do for you?
Hey, I was just wondering, is my deposition still happening? Do you know?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything one way or the other.
Like, nobody, verified on the docket, so I just wasn't sure if that was gonna be a thing.
Okay. To tell you the truth, I was sort of taking it. Do we do a lot of depositions for like these kind of civil cases? Like I thought that was kind of like a criminal case thing.
I'm not sure. I just wanted to make sure that I was okay, because I've got an obligation tomorrow that I need to...
Right.
I need to be
I'm not
available for, and I just feel bad because I'm a key witness.
Yeah, I'm not aware if it was confirmed or not. Is Adams around?
I didn't see him,
don't
that's why I
see
called
him.
you.
When was it supposed to maybe happen?
Well, in like 5-ish minutes, but that's okay.
We're gonna say if we don't see him, then I guess we don't see him.
Alright. I will try to be around tomorrow.
Okay.
But I just can't guarantee how long I will be available. Maybe I could be questioned at the start of it, like early on or something. I'm not sure. I hate being like that. I never like to do this. I really do enjoy court, and
to me, honestly, Tessa, it's fine. I think it's kind of, I don't know. I don't really want to speak on anything because I'm kind of ignorant as to what's happened with the DOJ lately, but I feel that we probably should have scheduled it to accommodate key witnesses, and I don't know why we would have depositions, but I mean, I'm available if we need to, so.
all right.
Yeah,
it's kind of
like
on me.
I
put my
deposition for. I'm not gonna.
I put my availability down, and then things changed within like
okay.
that amount of time, and so I want to be able to be there, but I don't know if I can.
All right, I don't see Murphy available in the app either, so he might not be around right now either. But if I'll keep an eye out the next little while for Adams saying something.
Okay. Well, I apologize for this. I will do my best to be there no matter what. Just let me know if you see any of them and if they're looking for me.
Sure.
Because I will
Absolutely.
100% show up. I'm around. I'm just doing some police work, so...
For sure. Hey, speaking of, so did you hear anything about a Sasquatch today at all by any chance?
No, and
he
I did
get
not
home?
hire a Sasquatch.
Okay, there was a Sasquatch that had like a, I don't know, he was hard to understand. I gathered he was a ranger wherever he came from across the ocean, and then he wanted to get in a boat, and then we took him to the PD and he got in a boat, and that's the last I saw of him. So I was hoping he made it back
Oh, well,
wherever he
hopefully
was.
he got
Yeah.
lost at sea. Alright,
Oh, it lost it. Oh, geez. Okay. Okay.
well, I don't want to have Sasquatches. Do you?
Well, it seemed like a nice Sasquatch. I mean, it was
No,
okay. It was
I don't know. I
weird.
don't really like having
I
Sam Squanches.
Well, I always thought it was like a mythical beast, but then I casually found it riding a roller coaster at Dean's World.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's probably for the best.
All right, Tessa. Well, I'll let you know if they're looking for you. Okay.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah. You have yourself a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I don't want to deal with Sasquatch. I'm sorry. Who can I ask? I know Hardcastle was around, but he seemed busy earlier. I'm gonna skip that part. I'm gonna just proceed and then not request hop ceiling. 270 Tessa Lamb. The date is 4/12/2022. The time is 3 p.m. Pacific. Commanding officer sign off. Let's see who can sign off on this. Jenny could. Alright, I will do 310 Jenny Hall. Alright, the offense description. I always get confused because they want me to put in a offense description and then a statement of probable cause. And I think the statement of probable cause is like the statement. So like what happened. And the description is... I wish they had an example. Motel. Eastern Motel. Motel 3. Or 8. Sorry. Eastern Motel 8. With the use of a cage. He is a key holder of this property. Yeah, I'm gonna ask somebody that's more familiar, just so I can get moving, but I do need to write some stuff first, so I'm gonna do that and then I'll ask for help. Mm, mm, mm. So I don't think with this information I'll need to do hop sealing.
Castle, do you want to get LSPD's food out of the
Talk to Jenny.
Yeah, whenever. Yeah, you won't be able to see it all, but you'll be able, go
Hey,
to
hey,
see,
Hardcastle.
What's up? Hey, what's up, Tessa?
I'm sorry to interrupt. Do you have a second?
You're good. Yes, I do.
I just need a reminder. So, I'm writing a search warrant for an individual. The offense description on this application thing. Could you give me an example of that again?
Offense description would be kind of like, what they've done. torture, murder,
Okay, so like
kidnapping, anything like that.
unlawful imprisonment, things like that.
Yep.
Okay.
Is this for you want to like go through someone's house, right, and see if they're there?
Yes. I also would like to potentially look inside the storage of the house just to see if he's got any kind of evidence that he's been impersonating someone.
Yep, you can put it in there like
Because like an ID.
offense description, like the unlawful imprisonment and like impersonation if you want.
Mhm.
That's why you want to search through his stuff because you're looking for
I'm looking for an ID
IDs and everything.
specifically.
Yeah. Yep. You can do that.
Okay. All right.
And then
Are
once
you
it's
able to
done, if
sign
you
off
wanna...
on warrants?
Yep.
Would you mind doing that for me for this?
Yes, I can. When it's done, just shoot me a text. Let me know it's done.
Okay.
And I'll look it up and then I'll share it off with the judges.
All right. I appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem. Call me if you got questions as well.
Yeah,
Too.
I will. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Now, you can assume that I'm gonna go down this dark,
Not assuming anything.
shitty path. But this is my life, and I get to control it.
I agree.
And I will avoid
I'm aware.
blood as much as I fucking can.
I hope so.
Cause that's not me, but if it fucking comes to it, then it comes to it like your discussion with Joe. If we see him, we see him. And we take it from there. There is no PD, there is no connections for me, and the limited connections that I have are limited within themselves.
Okay. I'm not assuming anything. I'm not trying to tell you.
I don't want you to think that I'm like losing myself by doing this thing, because I've never been more sure of myself.
I don't know what that means. I'm trying to explain. I'm not trying to be smart or a dick. How does this make you more sure of yourself?
Because I know what I want, and I know what I feel. So that I'm, because I know you mentioned I don't want. I know you mentioned that you don't want me to lose myself. I'm not. I'm doing this for me. I'm standing up for myself. And if this guy wants to fucking use me, then
But how would that
will
be
I know?
standing up for yourself?
But how will I know unless I take that risk? What if this is genuinely someone offering a helping fucking hand? Why was he at the hospital? Why was he at the hospital when I was in the ICU? Why was he happy that I was alive?
In my most 100% honest opinion, and I know you're not going to like hearing this, I think he saw someone that was vulnerable and someone that he could use, someone that he saw a burning passion in, and someone that had a hatred for the PD, and someone that he could use. In my most honest opinion. And also in my most honest opinion, I feel like he has more to gain than you do in this. And I feel like this is just going to come out of you getting a shit end of the deal and hurting at the end and regretting doing it. But these are my thoughts. And the fact that you agree that he may be using you as a pawn, and you agree that, all of this stuff is probably really shitty, but you still want to do it, I would put a little bit more thought into it. But again, this is your life, this is your decision. And
I don't think this stereotypical quote-unquote good path is for me, Bryce. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm not talking about good paths, bad paths. I'm not talking about any of that.
When I stabbed,
even has a path in this fucking city anymore?
When I stabbed, who, I felt more in control than I've ever felt before. Sorry.
Okay.
And I don't have that control anymore. And I'm not saying that is connected with violence, but I want that sense of control back. Because everyone keeps coming after us. When do I get to fucking when do you get to fucking chill?
I'm worried about you. Talk to Rocky, talk to Colin, talk to anyone that you need to talk to about. I don't know.
I haven't made a decision yet. I have 2
No,
more
I know you
days.
haven't made a decision yet. I just
Yeah. Ow.
my bad.
Look, Bryce, if I just want to protect you. I want to be able to look after myself too. And in the city, something as simple as that, it's so far-fetched.
Not really.
Yeah,
There's more ways.
it fucking is.
You can protect me and yourself in so many more ways than going to a man that appears and disappears and wants you to kidnap is a cop and Lord knows what else. I don't fucking know. There's so many other ways that you could, you could do this. And just because times are tough right now and things seem shitty and it doesn't mean that you need to fucking throw a Hail Mary right now. I mean, I feel like I don't want to go in the path thing, but I feel like you're on a good track. You sound like you're happy. You sound like you're doing well.
He said
but
that even if I fail, that he would pick me back up and help.
okay, sometimes you don't need other people's help. Like I said, I feel like he wants to just use you, and that you're
And
just gonna get a shit
if
end of
I
the
get
deal.
the gist of that, then I will back the fuck out. If I start seeing
Okay.
patterns of that, I will back out.
Okay. What do you think of it now then, when you see it? You think it sounds promising? Do you think it sounds
I think it's an opportunity to potentially not feel so fucking helpless and out of control and useless. Like, yeah, I'm making progress. I know I'm making progress. I know I am, especially with the way that I talk to people, the way that I'm staying calm. I mean, besides this situation, but being able to stay calm during stressful situations and stuff like that. That stuff isn't being disregarded if I hypothetically go down this route. Am I gonna stop seeing Rocky? No. Am I gonna stop hanging out with you? No. And if he starts using me and I get the gist of that, then I am backing out. And that's on him. And he's saying I need him, but he needs me. And he said, I came back because I was at the spot. And then I was like, yeah, but so did you.
I mean, you're saying all this stuff like when you get the gist of him, using you, you're gonna dip, but I feel like you already do have that gist.
I'm gonna allow him to prove himself.
I know you want all these things and you think all these things are gonna happen from doing it, but I feel like just the opposite is gonna happen. And I don't really
Fucking talk to Colin then. Maybe he will explain the entire thing about the highwayman to you, because he's not to me. He's just said very short things, and
Doesn't that concern you?
that he
Instead of
isn't.
frustrate you, doesn't that concern you? A man is honest about everything as Colin is. A man who clearly cares for you and
Colin
is a
has
big part
said
of.
that he. Colin hasn't told me what to do. He hasn't said don't do this. He hasn't said go and do it. He
I'm
said.
not talking about that. You know?
Like, I'll talk to Colin. If you want to talk to Colin, talk to Colin. But I'm gonna ask him. And hopefully he fucking comes around. Can you blame me? Back to back to back, bullshit with the PD, bullshit with people around us. Seeing you get fucking hurt. Can you fucking blame me right now?
Cleo, I know it's hard
I
seeing
am
that
just
stuff.
I'm just trying to find something, anything, even if it comes with
Okay.
a fucking risk, to be able to stop this shit from happening.
I just don't see how this is gonna help. I genuinely don't. I'm really tired of people fucking giving you these false hope and promises and just using you for shit. I know you're trying to find that sense of purpose and belonging and everything. It's just
I don't feel like I belong anywhere at all.
I disagree.
I don't feel
Well,
like I
know
belong
you don't belong there.
anywhere. Just wanted to help people, and then PD just turned into something that was fucked up, and even you literally said that we have to do this shit ourselves because the PD won't. And just because there's good people in the PD like Tessa and Bunty and Marcel and multiple other individuals doesn't mean that the PD isn't an issue, and you know this. It's kind of ironic that my dad is labeled a terrorist. And I know it's self-defense, I know. But you've also done some stuff. And then the two of you are like not wanting me to go down that route. It's kind of ironic.
I don't see a comparison in that.
Maybe
in any
not
way,
with
shape, or
you,
form.
but with Colin.
Okay, well, I'm not Colin. And obviously Colin is in BBMC and they're a bit reckless and chaotic. But if someone as reckless and chaotic as Colin is telling you not to do something or to be wary, don't you think that says something? What do you think Colin would think or say or do if you actually ended up doing this stuff? What do you think Dante would say? What do you think
It's not about what other
I
people
would
would
say?
think.
So you don't care about what Colin and I would
That is
think?
absolutely not what I said.
Okay. Well, we were both people in that example. Look, I care about you. Holy fuck, do I care about you? I think it's extremely clear.
And I know you do. And I
I-
know
I-
that there's a
everyth-
risk in probably losing you if I go down this, so believe me, I've put a lot of thought into it.
And so you're still be willing to do that?
Am I willing to lose you in order to potentially protect you? Absolutely.
Why are you always trying to fucking Spider-Man me?
Because you would do the exact same thing.
I wouldn't.
Yes, you
I
would.
genuinely would not.
So you're telling me if you saw an opportunity in order to protect me, and then I would be like, oh, no, thank you, I'm leaving, you wouldn't still
This isn't
continue
an
trying to
opportunity.
protect
This is
me?
a trap.
This is a trap? Why don't you go speak to the guy, Bryce?
Okay, where can I find him?
We just stand at a location, hopefully he fucking turns up. But he might
that
put a
the-
bullet in your fucking head.
Okay, so that right there, that doesn't
I
You
don't know.
raise
I
any red
don't
flags?
know. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, he's gonna eventually find out that I've told you, that I've spoken to you about this, and he's probably eventually gonna find out that I spoke to Colin about this.
Is the all-powerful highwayman. If these are concerns, then why do whatever the fuck he
There is
says?
always fucking concerns with everything.
Well, no, not necessarily. Not as much as
Yeah,
these.
there is. Like,
But let's backtrack
if I...
real quick. So let's backtrack real quick. You are okay with going down this path because you think that it's going to protect me somehow, and you'd be okay with losing me in your sense. Not saying that I would. This is all a hypothetical thing. You would be okay with it because by kidnapping Sam Bass,
I don't
I would
think
be
this have
safe.
to do with Sam Bass.
What does it have to do with it?
I think it has to do with the entirety of the police department.
Okay, red flag, red flag. How are you not seeing these red flags?
Okay.
I'm just being honest, Cleo. At the end of the day, this is your decision.
Oh my god.
Oh, dope. Dope.
What?
I think, you got a love note.
I got a lot.
All powerful highwayman.
Well, I guess he knows. I guess he fucking knows, and if you wanted to put a bullet in your head, he would have done it right now. So if you want to fucking go talk to him, let's go fucking talk to him. I can't guarantee he's gonna turn up, but
You think that's a good idea?
he would have put a bullet in your head if he was going to with that opportunity just there.
You saying this, and then still, I'm getting frustrated and saying stuff that I'm probably gonna regret later.
Well, it's up to you. It's entirely up to you if you want to do this.
What am I gonna? If he hasn't told you shit, what makes you think he's gonna tell me shit?
Maybe you'll be able to
Hey,
ask
Mr.
the right
Highwayman.
questions. It's for
How's
you
it
to
going?
talk about it. It's for you to have that opportunity because this shit keeps happening to me, and I hate the fact that you keep getting put on the fucking back burner.
Well,
So if you
it's
want to
a
ask
little-
questions for yourself, go ahead and ask questions for yourself if he turns up. I don't want
My
to speak
questions
for
don't
you. Hear it for yourself. Hear it for yourself, please.
My questions don't regard him. My questions regard you. I don't give a fuck about him. I just care about you
It's
and
well,
what you're wanting to do.
If you want to do this, I'm giving you the I'm telling you, if you want to do that, that is in your court. That is up to you.
Where would I even go? That fucking
location,
field?
yes. Little island.
So you do know how to like summon him, quote unquote.
No,
He doesn't
I
just
don't.
fucking
I
appear
mean,
himself.
I've been on the location that I first met him multiple times, and he hasn't been there. You know, it's just
You were looking to talk to him the other day.
I had questions.
I think talking to him would do nothing.
Okay, then, all right. It's up to you.
Like,
is up to you.
what
That
could
is
I
up to you.
possibly say?
I'm just saying that is an opportunity if you want to take it. If you want to do that, then I wouldn't mind you doing that. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying go and ask him questions, but if there's anything that you want to know, because I'm not putting you on the back burner, and I'm not gonna keep this shit a secret from you.
Not putting me on the back burner. You literally just said you're okay with losing me to fucking keep me safe. Super annoying Spider-Man tactics.
Well, I'm sorry, but I want to protect you in any form that I fucking can, because I'm just
Is
sick of
not
seeing you
going
get
to protect
hurt.
me.
I was just
This is not going to protect me.
okay. All right, whatever. Cool. Okay. All right, Bryce.
This is not going to
Okay.
protect anyone.
All right.
I don't even understand why you're just mad at me, because I
I'm
just
not mad at
I
you.
give
I'm just
you seem
frustrated.
just completely. I just give a fuck about you, okay?
Yeah, and I give a fuck about you.
Then I'm not gonna say anything.
No, just say it. You want to say don't do it, Cleo. You wanna say that.
No,
Yeah, you do.
I don't want to tell you what to do. Then
No,
put
no, no,
thought
no.
into this. What you're going to do. You're your own person, Cleo. Okay. Especially after everything we've been through, you need to make your own decisions. And if this is something that you want to do, then this is something that you're going to do. I know how you are. I'm just saying to think about this. I've told you my opinion. I'm sure you're going to talk to Rocky. I'm sure you're going to talk to Colin. I'm sure they're going to tell you their opinions too. And then you can make whatever decision you want to make. You can disagree with all of us. You can agree with one of us. You can. I don't know.
No, I don't fucking know. I
think
don't know. I don't fucking know.
Where are you going?
I'm getting my fucking car.
right.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Thank you all for your time. This is dismissed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for your, yeah. Thanks, Tessa.
It sucks because I wanted to be there for the whole case. I wanted to watch it. But I know I've got other things I need to do, so. No, I think that was Ricardo yelling. Yeah, there's gonna be stuff going down on Wednesday, like right when the court case is gonna be, which really sucks. Oh, I can't. I don't know why I tried to park it. Okay, so my warrant. I should have pretty much everything set here. It's Hardcastle's call sign. Or 10. Alright. Ow. So here's my statement of probable cause. We're informed by multiple sources that Joe Goldberg has been holding people hostage inside of Eastern Motel 8 with the use of a cage. He is a key holder of this property. She has reason to believe that an individual by the name of March Foos may be held hostage inside the property, or that evidence of March Foos being held captive, including his personal identification, may be inside of the property. Ah. Why did that get all scuffed? Or... including his personal identification or his remains, March Foos could potentially be deceased inside of the properties. Joe Goldberg has been impersonating March Foos and was placed on a 7-day hold per Judge Reggie Might at Beaverbush Ranger Station while Ranger Lamb attempted to get evidence to verify his true identity. And search warrants prepared. He has even gone as far as to claim he burned off his fingerprints. This was all a prank for which he burned off his fingerprints, that he had a blood transfusion or may have been adopted, and he was identified in a lineup as Joe Goldberg by one of the victims. He escaped from custody and is now at large. Okay. That's about as good as we're gonna get it, I think. So I don't think hob sealing is needed with the way that I've worded this. Because hob sealing is when they need to go in and like hide names and things from the description. So I don't think that's necessary on this. It would be if I was using the report that I wrote. So let me see. I will mention the report. But obviously no names are going to be put on the warrant that I send to him. So night search would be because we don't have to have him there to go ahead with the raid. And then delayed notice, we don't have to tell him that we're going to raid him until afterwards. Okay, so I think okay. Warrant is submitted.
Hi, Tessa.
Hey, just wanted to let you know I submitted my thingy. I just clicked the button, so it might take a minute for you to be able to see it, but it is submitted. Oh. Hello?
Hey, I can hear you now. Sorry, my phone gets messed up if I do a few things.
Okay.
What was the name on the warrant?
Joe Goldberg.
Okay. Once I see it, I'll read it over. If there's any changes needed, I'll let you know. If not, I
Okay.
will submit it to the judges and let you know when it's signed.
All right, I appreciate that.
No problem, Tessa.
I don't think I'm gonna need a huge force to come with me. I'd kind of like to keep it a little bit low key.
Okay.
So I'll let people know. See if I can grab a couple of people to come with me. But
Yep, you can jump on 7 if you want and just ask us. And if we're free, we'll
Okay.
come help you.
all right, I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Anytime. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Oh man, chat. This is a lot. I can't believe he got away. I can't believe they've done this. James Randall, I have a bomb. Nice. Let's see if my warrant gets signed.